Hey guys, it's Jacqueline over here at Homeschool Hangout.xyz, and today we are doing a What's in the Mail. Chatty, just sitting around. My pile's getting kind of large, and I wanted to open up some things and see what you guys would like deeper looks at. If you like these kinds of videos, thumbs up, like, subscribe. Find me in my Facebook group, Discord, buy me a coffee, all the things, and know that I don't always make such light videos. I actually, go deeper. I make videos about homeschooling and curriculums and practices, specifically focusing on California, but things that can be used by anybody. Let's jump in. So these are all things, some of which I've opened just to make sure they're opened, some of which I haven't opened, so excuse the noise. The first thing is The Adventures of Kuma Kawa, the horse that will try anything. Today it's karate. This is by Ross Hartshorn. This is so cute. He'll try anything. So I'm assuming there's a series here. These are things I have not looked at anything yet. So these are all my first thoughts. Oh, that's pretty. So it's a nice little picture book. And yeah, that looks like it is so cute. And like I said, any of these you want a deeper full review on, you definitely let me know. Some of these things are already being planned to be in something else. I will link all of these in my Amazon storefront under things mentioned in videos. So if you want more details on anything, that's where it'll be. And it's Homeschool Hangout. I believe just Homeschool Hangout. It may be Homeschool Hangout XYZ. It's new to me. Okay, I'm going to have to cut this open. I know what this is. This is one of those things I wish I would have gotten when my kids were younger. So all of you who are out there wondering, don't regret like me. This is an automaton. And one, they're adorable. Who doesn't think these things are just the cutest things? And it's an easy touch electronic musical instrument. Okay, I didn't know exactly if it was electronic. So I don't know really anything about these. They have different volume settings, different octave settings. Note, this product doesn't speak. This product may not play the exact 12 notes. There are some individual range and sound variations. They've got sliding, vibrato. So this is adorable. It's out of Japan. There for a while. There's a bunch of like YouTube videos of people doing it. And this has some basic instructions of how to hold it and do stuff with it. I am going to be looking at this a lot more because this is so cute. When I got contacted about the company sending me one, my kids were jealous because, I mean, don't get me wrong, they're all going to be playing with it, but it's like, I wish we would have gotten that when we were younger. So if you're looking for a way to bring music in at an intro level, it's a great way. If you're looking for something just for them to play with and get out some creativity, it's great. Hold on a second. I'm trying to open this. I did not open this one clearly. Let's see if I can do this easier. Okay. I love my Fitbit just told me, good, you got all your steps this hour, because I've got a minimum hourly goal, and it was from fighting with packages. That's funny. Okay. There's a giant pile of trash behind me that will go out to the recycling when I'm done. This is by Sharon J. Wishnow, The Pelican Tide, a novel. First off, let me just say, if you are an author and you are sending out books, I love getting signed copies. That has a special spot. It has a special, I have a signed copies bookshelf. Most of them that are signed are from my friends, but this is cute. The Pelican Tide, do not feed the pelican. Okay, let's see. And sometimes these are things to go on my Nerd Mom's Life also, so they're not always kids things, so I'm just going to look real quick. One oil spill, a million Scovilles, and just as many secrets. Amid an oil spill on the Bayou Coast, hope rides on the wings of Gumbo the Pelican. A pelican affair will take a fiery hot sauce, a family come together, a pelican mascot saves Josie's restaurant from a catastrophic oil spill. Nice. Because I'm going to be honest, I don't exactly remember. And I have high school seniors, so we read books of all ages around here. So yeah, I will be taking a look at this. I think this is either a YA or adult book, so I will let you know. I need to sit down and read. I don't do that often enough, except to review books. It makes me so sad. I have Nancy French's Ghosted book still sitting there waiting to be read. And I have an ARC, which is an advanced reader copy of a novel, on my Kindle to read too. Okay, so this is Crash Course. Oh yes, Saving Your Startup Insanity. I recommend this book to all startup founders. It's about you and your life. It's about finding meaning and purpose and joy in the journey. And this is by Ricardo Jimenez. And so this is a book I definitely got for me and my high schooler. I think hearing startup entrepreneur stories is so important for kids to hear. Not just because your kid might want to be an entrepreneur or might not want to be an entrepreneur, but the idea of failure and overcoming, but also it helps them to see where things are going and where the downfalls can be. I did a lot of Restaurant Impossible, all the business shows, The Profit, all that, where he goes in and helps companies, the different people do. Because so many people start a business thinking it's going to be one thing, not realizing all the boring things that they need to track. So frequently you'll see people in the restaurant business going, oh, I'm going to make a business selling bread. And I mean, I make $10 a loaf. And it's like, yeah, so you got 50 cents of profit? What do you mean? Oh, yeah, that loaf of bread you spent all that time on, this is what you make of it because here are your costs. So I love these kinds of books. And it's, what kind of person wants to go into a business and start a business and different things. This is good, and I don't care what your kids are going into, college or not. If they're going to be plumbers, if they're going to be electricians, if they're going to be, I have a daughter who's thinking about going into cosmetology. It doesn't matter because they're very independent contractor-based businesses. So knowing this stuff, even if they don't think business or numbers is their goal, these are great types of books. And I highly recommend them. Okay. And I understand. Because it sounds like, oh, you just like those like really nerdy Lee Iacocca type books. And I did, as a kid. I did. But it has nothing to do with going to college. I think business is just an important thing. Okay, inspired by real events. Regina of Warsaw by Jerry Spieler. And this is a historical fiction based on real life events. And it's Regina. We're going to give this a go. I'm going to kill it. It's Anuszewiczz. Anuszewiczz. We're going to go with that. Looked forward to visiting her sister in Bialystok for a late afternoon stroll along the Bialy River. It was June 1906, and it should have been an exciting time to stay overnight in the women's boarding house. However, a violent pogrom blasted those plans as a rage of violence shook the town and Regina's hopes. Russian soldiers swarmed the streets and homes, stomping up to her sister's boarding house, forcing her to hide inside a wardrobe. So, for those of you who don't know, pogroms, how do I explain this if you don't know in a very child-friendly way? Societies, primarily in Russia and Eastern Europe, would go into towns and areas to rid themselves of certain types of people, often Jews. And while we all know the Holocaust was bad, Russia actually relieved the world of more Jews than Germany did. And so stories like this, historical fictions like this, are great ways for your young adults. This is not something I would hand a 10-year-old. This is definitely a more mature novel. I'm going to be reading it myself. And I love historical fiction because it makes it also a very palatable, easy way to understand the components in some of these areas. So this is someone's story. But yeah, I'll be reading it. As soon as both my daughters look through the books I have, it will probably go hide in their rooms until they're done with it. And then hopefully I'll get around to reading it. Let Me Be Me, a collection of poems by Frances Bildner. So here we go. This is a colorful collection of children's poetry, covers the topics of childhood told from a child's point of view. Let Me Be Me is a plea to adults to let children develop and become at their own pace, stresses the importance of play, friendships, imagination, and even advocates messy time. Oh, well, no messy. No messy. My children would never have been messy. How cute. And look at the illustrations on this. Robbie Robot. Robbie Robot's pretty cool if you do not call him a fool. But he doesn't bend and he doesn't laugh. He just wants to sign his autograph. Robbie Robot thinks he's so smart, but he doesn't make music or any art. He's got a machine brain and wants to learn, but he doesn't want to play, so he'll just burn out. Robbie, 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 you fool. Don't you know that playing is cool? And you'll learn through play so much more. Robbie Robot, you're crashing bore. Robbie, you think you're a great big brain, but we only see you as an equal pain. To people who only work and make money, you can't relax and do things which are funny. Robbie Robot, you'll be big enough one day, and you'll think of friends who wanted to play and dance and paint and have some fun, and all you ever did was run. Before you could walk, you metal plate, and now you've gotten older and it's really too late. As your life went rushing by so fast, nothing you had was built to last. Robbie, 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 you fool, don't you know that playing is cool? And you could have learnt so much more. Robbie Robot, you're a crashing bore. Ouch! That hurts a little bit. I was a very serious kid and I didn't have a lot of friends. No, but seriously, I think it's great to encourage kids to play and take time. And if you look at like how I've homeschooled my kids, we didn't do a lot of competitive things and a lot of academic things when they were really young. I mean, we did tons of academic things, don't get me wrong, but I mean, we gave them plenty of time to play. We didn't schedule out, put my scissors down, every moment because creating space for them to find their passions was very important to us. So, okay, soapbox put away, slid back under the table. This is Eileen St. Laurent, My Neighbors, Good Life, Mississippi, nominated for a Pulitzer Prize in Fiction. And it says stories. So, Eileen St. Laurent, My Neighbors, Good Life, Mississippi is a collection of 11 stories written by Myra Boone, a recurring character in St. Laurent's work. St. Laurent has her characters speak guiding truth with the purest of voices by a way of magical realism, sophisticated suspense, and sublime. So if I remember correctly, this is a YA type situation, and it is nominated for a Pulitzer Prize in nonfiction, so I picked it up. Okay, so it looks large, but it's got large writing. It doesn't look as foreboding. Interesting. I don't know. I honestly don't know about who that would be good for. I'll let my senior read it because I let her read everything. She also has the sense to put down a book if it goes the wrong direction. And before people go, oh, you'd let her read a book like that not knowing. I was in public school. I read Lord of the Flies, which gave me nightmares. I read Catcher in the Rye, which is just, I'm sorry, not a good book. And it doesn't teach a lot of great things. I read a lot of F. Scott Fitzgerald, so yeah. The things they encourage in academia isn't necessarily always the, purest, highest literature, so I don't really worry. She's going to be an adult next year. I just say that. So I got a box of cookies here, and this is a little bit more for my Nerd Mom's life, but I'm going to go ahead and open it now. And these are handcrafted by Carolyn. Mighty Licious. Clean ingredients, simple, delicious. I'm so hungry. These are gluten-free, and I haven't eaten yet today. And they're kosher dairy. And at least this pack is. And this is chocolate chip cookies, brown butter. I am so here for this. Like I said, it's almost lunchtime, and I skipped breakfast, so I'm starving right now. And this is also Mighty Delicious, and it's their brown butter shortbread. It's gluten-free, egg-free, kosher dairy. Let's see. This one is oatmeal coconut. Grandma Arlene's vegan oatmeal coconut cookies. So it's gluten-free, non-GMO, certified dairy-free vegan, with egg-free kosher dairy. Oh my gosh, these look so good. If you want to hear more about how they taste, I'll probably put them on my Reels, Nerd Mom's Life, and put them on TikTok. Salted peanut butter. Oh, okay, I'm having cookies for lunch. Shh, don't tell my kids. Dairy-free kosher dairy. It says kosher, but D. Maybe it doesn't mean kosher dairy, just kosher. Gluten-free, grain-free. I am so here for this. Mighty Delicious. We need to be friends. Oh, yes. Yes. I'm here for it. So that's all I have. What's going on this week? I'm filming this a week before I'm publishing it, maybe 2 weeks. I'm going in for some MRIs, so I'm scheduling out some content. But yeah, this is what I've gotten in the mail. There will be links to all these things either in my Amazon storefront, things and videos, and also down below. I think you can get these cookies on Amazon, but I'll find out. But yes, I hope you guys are having a great day. Talk to you later. Bye!